Hey, what's up? Michael here. I am still working on the Gus comic, and I wanted to show how I'm actually going about it now. When I'm not on video, I do something a little bit different. I've got my little keyboard that goes with my tablet here, and I've got it set here to where I can easily hit Control Z and be drawing with this hand, and I can pick this up and move it around and get different angles if I need to and all of that. This program actually has a rotate feature which I can use on my desktop, but on the tablet it freezes the program. But as you can see, I have my sketch over here where I can reference it, and then I have everything laid out here. I'm going to go on and move this and zoom in the camera, and I'll be back with the rest of my video after that. Okay, I've got it zoomed in now, and I just wanted to show what I have went back and done. First things first, I'm going to drag this layer back up to the top, just so you can actually see the difference between the two layers probably. I don't know if this will pick it up well or not, but anything in blue is the first sketch layer. So in a few minutes everything will be back in blue, but this is the way the first sketch layer is under it, and then let's see here if I do that, and this is the first sketch layer altogether. And then let me just move this around a little bit. You can see that the pictures are not all that well fleshed out. They're just kind of thrown down. Now if I go back and put this one on here, you can see she's turned her head. Her face has gotten not necessarily better, but different. I've refined this one pretty good. I've actually went in and done this one and changed it up a bit. I actually have the scissors. These are ready for line art. This is ready for line art. I'm going to refine this one a little more. From my last video to this one, I actually went back in and if you see right here, right over top of the hat, the loops there, or whatever you call it, the ridges or whatever, I have redefined them a little bit, just to make it look more like a cowboy hat instead of a mounting hat or something, which is sort of what it looks like. In the next process, I will be going back and redoing his hands, and I did already retouch his foot a little bit, but in the next one I will redo his hands. Which reminds me, I don't remember where it's at, but in one of these pictures she had 4 fingers, and I need to fix that. Here, I need to fix this in the next picture, or the next version, to where she only has 3, because these characters are, this particular comic is in a cartoony style, think Peanuts comic strip type style. It's like a little bit advanced version of that, with more realistic proportions, I guess. That's sort of like my idea for this. But anyway, I have to fix her hands, and I'm going to go on and say this one's pretty much ready for line art. So those 2 and the bottom one are really the only 2 that I need to work on for this final part. What I'm going to do is, once I get them all down here, I'm going to actually merge them down, or let me see if you can see that there now. It took out all the blue, and I might remove that last layer I'm not exactly sure, but one thing I may do is go in and actually copy and paste it and just erase everything in this, in the ones that are not ready for the final line art. So I'm thinking that, you know, this one, and like I said, these, I worked really hard to get these just right this time, the way I wanted them. Something that's kind of weird, excuse me, my aunt lit a kerosene heater, and the kerosene fumes were kind of getting to me. There we go, I think. But if you notice, this is something that's a little bit weird, and it's that the scissors only have a hand in them in this one, and they're cutting on their own here. And it's not really that I was too lazy to draw the hands. It's just that I actually like the way it looks better with just the scissors cutting, and I think that it'll work better that way for me. I am going to do something else really quick though. Let me grab that. Something I didn't think about before is that there should be a hand down here. Oops. There should be a finger down here. And let me take that tip off and go back and redefine it just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so I think that's how I want it now. And this is actually a finger coming back from this way. So I guess what I should do in a way is get this here and actually cut down the size of the thumb a little bit as well. So I'm going to go on and do that while I've got it here. I want to go on and have this finished out before I move on to the next step. So that's why I'm being so careful with my strokes and putting such short strokes, is to make sure I get the right thing there. I actually think that this should come back around more like this as well, and maybe redefine this just a little bit more. I've been having a little bit of a problem with my stylus today. It's not where it's supposed to be. There we go. That works. And you know, now that I'm looking at this, I don't think that I like that very much. I think I'm going to take that out a little bit and do it a little bit differently. And now that I think about it, I don't think it would actually land there at all. So I think what I'll do is just draw a that's more of what you would probably see. So I'm a perfectionist, so I want to make sure it's about as right as I can get it. I'll leave it like that and imply that it's just a curled up hand up under it. This is how I want that. So, alright, I think I finished that now. I may go back and I think what I'll do is probably draw these as my on the tablet still, but then I think I'm going to go on and switch over to the desktop to do the line art. I believe I can do it a lot easier on that. Hopefully also I'll be able to capture this from now on, the video directly from this. I'm getting a cable soon, an HDMI cable that'll hook to this, and when hopefully I'll be able to take that and put it to my game capture device actually and capture that. I don't know for 100% sure if it will work that way or not, but I believe that I'll have to run it to my little TV while I'm working on it, to the capture device and then to the little TV. And what I can do is I can go on and I can work on it and have it like that little TV as a second monitor and actually capture it that way. And hopefully it'll be in a better resolution than this. So, but I have to check that out and see how I can do it first. But I think that's about it for this particular video here. I am going to, for my third layers, I am absolutely going to be going through and I'm going to take this and do just a speed video, so that'll be the next thing. I'm not going to do any talking over that at all. So if you see that, that's what's going on. It's just a speed video, and it's just of me doing that final part of the art. So I'll see you later.